It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Noel. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so we know, well, we've heard, well, Bravo leaked that Real Housewives of Potomac Season 6 is going to be coming back. I don't know why I gave you a 1, but Season 6 is going to be coming back, and this is going to be an explosive season. We can already see it for so many different reasons, and I want to jump right into that, but I do want to address one thing. As soon as they gave us a quick sneak peek little tidbit of Gizelle and Karen Huger going at each other across the table, you know, fans were a little annoyed. And I was questioning, why would fans be annoyed that we're getting a little teaser? That doesn't make sense. Well, it seems like people are still hurt over the fact that Monique Samuels decided to walk away from the show after her altercation with Candace Diller-Bassett. A lot of fans don't necessarily understand why Monique had to leave the show, especially after the season 5 reunion, where it didn't seem to play very much in Monique's favor. Of course, we do know that Monique is the one who put her hands on Candace Diller-Bassett, and Candace kind of took her drink or took her glass and went back at her, which is very dangerous. It was just wrong on both sides. However, it did divide fans right down the middle. So knowing what we know, everyone wanted to know, well, if you're not going to get rid of Candace Diller-Bassett, why is Monique leaving, and why wouldn't you get rid of Candace Diller-Bassett, especially after her homophobic tweets? When she put out, I believe it was in 2010, it could have even been 2014, but what she put out was "Queenie gay men irk me." I think there was a few other tweets, I'm not quite sure, but the whole point is, your boss, the father of Bravo, Andy Cohen himself, is a member of the LGBTQIA+ community. So while there are other Bravo firings here lately, and when I say lately, I mean in 2020, especially from Vanderpump Rules and a few other franchises for just saying disgusting things and participating in disgusting behavior with their tweets or whatever the case was, the point is they were held accountable. Now, we do know that the president of Evolution Media, Alex Baskin, did come out and say that the Vanderpump Rules cast members were kind of used as a sort of beginning step to see how the rest of the Bravo celebrities and the other franchises were going to react after they were fired. There was no way to actually give the Vanderpump Rules cast members a platform in order to come on and redeem themselves, to show that they understand the consequences of their actions and try to make it better and turn it into sort of a teaching moment. So after that, you know, they dropped about 7 different cast members, which is a lot. It left people wondering what was going to happen with Vanderpump Rules. But we're not here to talk about Vanderpump Rules. We're here to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac. Whether or not you like it, Candace Diller-Bassett is back. So if you're happy about it, great, she's going to be here. If you're not, I'm sorry, she's going to be here. Candace Diller-Bassett has also been focusing on a lot of different acting roles, whether it's a part of Netflix or BET. She's been doing the damn thing. And, you know, we can all say whatever we want about her, but she is out here working hard, I guess, just like Monique Samuels, Karen Huger, Gizelle Bryant. I mean, they're all pretty much doing their own thing. We do have a newbie coming in, though, and I'm so excited about this. We have Mia Thornton. A lot of fans want to know what dynamic she's going to add. You know, how is she going to switch things up and make it more interesting? Because that's what a new housewife has to do. If you come onto the show, you by no means can come in meek and like, hi guys, I'm here. No, she needs to come in like a bombshell. And she already looks like a bombshell, but she's also a badass businesswoman, a mom, and she's doing the damn thing too. So maybe this is the type of personality we need to check some of these women. Check them in their place and let them know, hey, your position is not concrete, it's not solid, and I can come and take your spot anytime. So with adding Mia Thornton, a lot of fans wanted to know what exactly is going to be, well, what will be the main storylines of this season? Now, we know Robin Dixon already paid off her taxes, so that's really not a big deal. And maybe she might be getting married, especially after ending off season 5 with an engagement ring. Who knows? I feel like we've been drawing out this storyline for so long. And to be honest with you, I've been reading the comments. A lot of people don't quite understand why she's still on the show. I hate to say that, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. In order to be a good housewife, you have to be an eccentric personality. You have to move chess pieces. You have to be very quick with what you do. You have to know what you can and can't say, and you can't take anybody's shit. You have to have conflict and resolution. So for Robin Dixon, well, yes, she still has all of that. It just seems like fans are not responding to her the same. They feel like she's kind of a puppet for Gizelle Bryant. Now, if she does start stepping up and calling out Gizelle on her shit and starts, sort of not letting her run all over her and doesn't act as if she is Giselle's shadow, she might be able to land another season. I think we say that every season, and she's made it to season 6. So at this point, who the hell knows what's going on with that? Gizelle Bryant, though, is under fire in this teaser of a little trailer. I mean, it was really not a trailer at all, but in this little teaser, she's under fire. Karen Huger is telling her to worry about her own fiery hot box. And Dr. Wendy Osefo, as she's grabbing a few cupcakes, says, are you talking about her, I hate to use this word, but the COOCHIE? I don't want to say that. I don't want to be vulgar, but Dr. Wendy Osefo asked her, is that what you're talking about? And Karen Huger looked at her and stood in her conviction like, yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about her hot box. That, of course, sparked a lot of speculation and a lot of rumors, meaning, what are you alluding to? Are you trying to say that there could be some sort of STD? Is there something? I mean, you would hate to speculate that, especially if you didn't go to the clinic with Gizelle Bryant and you haven't seen any paperwork that says she has X, Y, or Z. It's a very disgusting rumor to spread. It's like going off and baselessly saying, like on the Real Housewives of New Jersey, when Teresa said to Jackie Goldschneider that her husband Evan was cheating on her when he goes to the gym. If you don't have the proof, you shouldn't bring something that damaging up. I know that the housewives do come to play, and well, technically they don't come to play, I guess is the better way to put it. But there are certain things that seem like they should just be off limits, especially when there are kids involved. And she's talking about this woman's husband, technically ex-husband, the pastor, and that's still her children's father. So if you're going around saying that she may or may not have an STD and she got it from the pastor, the preacher, whatever you want to call him, it's a lot. That's an intense statement. Now, Karen Huger has been ran through the mud. She's had her wigs ran through the mud. She's had her just reputation ran through the mud, especially when her husband was having tax problems. No one held back. Gizelle Bryant showed up to a meeting, and I'm sure you guys remember this, where she put hashtag tax reform on the back of her shirt, and she was just engaging in a little bit of the messiness. Now Karen Huger is a totally different person that we see on our screens today, and she doesn't take anyone's shit. She literally does not. She did do an interview saying that, over time, she tried to project herself as a certain person on the show, and you can't really keep up with that persona if it's not truly who you are. If that wasn't who she was, then great. I'm glad to see the new her, because if you were running my marriage, my husband's name, my financial situation, my career, and my reputation through the mud, then I would be coming for you too. And I'm glad that Karen Huger is finally standing her ground. Another housewife storyline that we have to look forward to is Ashley Darby and her second addition to the family. She had another baby, so congratulations to Ashley and Michael. And if you guys are true fans of the Real Housewives of Potomac, you know that Michael Darby comes through every single season with either a cheating scandal, nude photos, something comes out. And once he has a few of those little Heinekens or whatever he drinks, I don't even know what he drinks, Coronas, whatever he drinks, once he has a few of them, it turns him into a different Michael. And then Michael kind of steals the show. Michael, in my opinion, carries it a lot more than the rest of the women. Even though he does engage in this disgusting behavior, it keeps it circulating and it gives the women something to talk about at Ashley and Michael's expense. We're going to have to wait and see if that's something that we have to look forward to or not. But moving forward, we do know that Dr. Wendy Osefo is back. Dr. Wendy Osefo is back, and she might have quit her career as far as being a professor and teaching, because she did want to stick to something that she was learning to love, becoming a political commentator. Now, will that actually happen? Who knows? Does anyone care? I don't know. I think if you do, great. If you don't, great. You have a career. You have 4 degrees. You've shoved them down all of our throats, and we applaud you for it. But I just don't know if we want to go through another season hearing about your career or your 4 degrees. I think that's become a little bit redundant at this point, and I really hope that she offers a little bit more to the show than just, I have 4 degrees, what do you have? Because we're over it. But we love you, Dr. Wendy Osefo. We just don't want to hear about your degrees. The fact is, she mentioned it so many times that Degree Deodorant actually gave her a brand ambassador program. Like, they hired her on and let her do social media for them. That is when you know you've mentioned it enough. I want to end this off by saying we still have Candice Dillard-Bassett left to talk about, and I know that she's going to be under a lot of fire and under a lot of praise coming into this new season, because people want to know what life looks like after all the sticky notes, after this tumultuous relationship that she had with Monique Samuels. We want to know what she's been up to. Well, most of us, I guess. Aside from her acting career, she is a very intelligent woman, and she's constantly coming back with the bite backs. She's starting with people, and I'm curious to see if she comes out of character a little bit on this season. If she brings it, but not to a physical level, because we don't condone violence and we don't want to see anyone get hurt. As for Mia Thornton, I'm also curious whose friend she was, who brought her into the group, and what that's going to look like by the end of this season. I hope we have a new housewife that really solidifies her position on the show. I know Dr. Wendy Osefo did that, but to be honest with you, I don't know how. I think after Monique Samuels dropped out, they really just needed a few extra faces, and they kept some people around that they most likely wouldn't have. I think Robin Dixon might be one of them, and a little bit kind of Dr. Wendy Osefo, but hopefully this season she proves us all wrong and she redeems herself. Guys, I've pretty much told you what we have to look forward to. I told you about the teaser, and we know that Real Housewives of Potomac Season 6 will be airing this summer. So we have something to look forward to. We're getting our Real Housewives of Beverly Hills back. We're getting our Real Housewives of New York back. We're getting Family Karma, Shaws of Sunset, and now the Real Housewives of Potomac. I feel like it's Christmas, and Christmas has been over for a few months. I can't wait, but I don't want to just shove my opinion down your throats. I want to know what you guys think. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and comment below and let me know, are you excited to see Candice Dillard-Bassett back? Are you excited for our new woman, Mia Thornton? And what do you think about Karen Huger so blatantly calling Gizelle out across the table, letting her know that she has a fiery hot box? What exactly could that mean? I have so many questions to which I need you to answer all of them. I read all the comments. Go ahead and do that. Until next time, we'll see you then. Bye, guys.
Check us out every Monday and Wednesday. Thanks for watching Up and Adam.